What's up, ladies and gentlemen? How's it going? My name is Alexander, also known as Alexander, and let's continue onwards with the Druid, Elemental Druid playthrough, as from the point that I have stopped yesterday, and that is second half of Act 2 from Arcane Sanctuary and beyond, as far as I can get. As always, if you have missed previous parts, like video on demand, some of them are available here. Also, when it comes to other video on demands and highlights, as well as game mechanics of Diablo 2, you can check them out on MightyBrosky YouTube channel, link to which you'll find down below in the separate tab section. Feel free to ask or share any kind of thoughts, opinions, questions in relation to Diablo 2 and just in general in chat. I'll do my best to answer to them as best as I can, and just support the discussion with you. So let's get started. Nothing changed when it comes to this character. I mean, as I have said from the previous stream, I'll pretty much going to just put extra points into volcanoes, as this is another synergistic spell with Fisher, until I get to the end of Act 3, and after I'll kill Mephisto in Act 3, I'll respec him into a full-fledged Tornado Druid before venturing into Act 4. So let's get on with it. Arcane Sanctuary, I need to find a waypoint.
This was not designed by nature's architect.
Red portals, to be honest. Need to find red portals. Yes, this is supposed to be the right way. I mean, I hope so. Can we move? Yeah, so I guess I can add like another kind of drawback to the Fisher spell, and that is when you are trying to cast it on some surfaces which are narrow, the skill can pretty much disappear, you know? So be warned, especially it could be easily seen in something like Maggot's Lair. But other than that, it still stays strong, even on Nightmare difficulty. Horizon, where you at? One hide from me. I'm the one that needs to chase you down, not vice versa. Also, I was farming some cow level with my Talrasha Sork, Blizzard Sork off-stream. Equipped in full Talrasha set. I was able to get pretty much like the most notable loot when it comes to unique items that I have gotten from there was Shaco. Like literally this morning, I wasn't like super ecstatic about it, like I've said, simply because I was focusing on other parts of the equipment. Like I wanted to get runes or what you call them. Other items from unique or green stuff, like Vampire Gaze, would be nice to have, but I guess like Shaco, fine. I wouldn't mind to have this as well. I think I need to go in a different way, like in this portal. No, I need to go to the left. Yep, this is the horizon pathway. And so yeah, I was also able to get some face plates, some not mage plates, but how would you call them? Armor that looks pretty similar. I guess it's like ancient armor or something like this. So some dusk shrouds, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I got a lot of perfect gems, but nothing like too crazy. All right. True Tomb is, come on, star. Here there could be a couple of elite packs, but I don't really care that much about them, to be honest. It's more like get to the right tomb and get on with it. Damn, they hurt kind of hard. Especially considering that my lighting resistance is not the weakest. Yeah, guys, feel free to chase me. Sure. As much as you want. 19. Let's bump it up to 100. I get it with bonuses, but still. Again, I'm working I'm leveling up both vitality and strength simply because I'm keeping in mind the stuff that I need to wear spirit in that I have like in Monarch Shield and on hell difficulty or starting from hell difficulty, as well as other stuff that requires a lot of strength. It's not the right tomb. Yes, so it's circle. Nope. Need to find the other one. There's a smile. Same. That's another minion pack. Got him.
I can't carry him.
Square. Nope. Next. I would love to fight. What do you call them? Cats inside Talrash's tomb instead of skeletons with Unravelers, but okay, that's the right one. Yeah, that's the right one. Let's go. Gore belly, fine. Nope, wishful thinking. Unravelers with skeletons. With gore bellies too. Hey, it's actually minion pack, so that was a worthy detour. There's Unraveler behind them. Okay, not anymore.
I am overburdened.
See those guys, they would like to walk, and as you already probably know if you have watched this previous stream where I explain mechanical nuances, or if you have played this class yourself, the moment enemy starts walking under Fissure, they will start, or not under, but how should I phrase it correctly? On the Fissure, yes. On the Fissure spell, they'll start taking extra damage. It doesn't work on enemies that are staying still. For instance, this Unraveler, see? Like, it doesn't take any kind of damage whatsoever. And I need to somehow force him to move. Or create a fissure in such a way that... Or just ignore him. Like, either option works. Like, it still does... It kills enemies with 1 to 2 ticks of Fissure itself. You just have to land it appropriately. What's the pass? Sure. I cannot carry any more stuff. And something tells me the same will happen even in Act 3. So I won't be in that much of a problem there too. Really? Somebody had fanaticism aura, probably in this room. Oh, those guys. He might die, but who cares, right? Got him. So I need to go into a different direction. Here probably is the right way. Either there or at the bottom right. Yeah, at the bottom right. It will be even easier, I suppose, like fighting Duriel. Extra fast. Don't worry, I'll try to help you as much as I can with killing potion. Yes, killing potions. Imagine having killing potions. If only I could force my merc to attack them. Like this, or I guess I could poison them, but it doesn't really seem that it helps. Never mind. It helped slightly. 2, 3, 4.
Thanks.
Take this extra healing potion. Yeah, let's move onwards. That's a lot of mages. Oh, at least was a lot of mages. Some of them had both cursed and lightning enchant. Yeah, Unraveler, can you just die? Likewise with you too. Don't see any healing potions anymore. Got another level up. The reason for my merc has, or not has, but dying against those maulers or gore bellies simply due to the fact that they have crushing blow mechanic, and they can deplete the HP pretty fast of you or your merc, of your character or your merc. You try to deal with all of them solo, I suppose. At least here. In this corridor before resurrecting, like going to town and resting my merc. Got him. Any gore bellies here? No gore bellies. Fine. Quickly get my merc. Currently my Fisher, in terms of its raw damage, it sits at 1.1k, almost at 1.2k.
Need some help?
I honestly don't remember from on what level you can wear Talrasha helmet. I have an extra Talrasha helmet that I can give for my merc, to give him like some amount of lifesteal so that he will not die as fast. Okay, that was the correct way to go, because I was about to head in different directions. Got him. Got them all. Okay, time to... well, first of all, I need to open up the pathway to Duriel by doing this. It's just in case.
Thanks.
Make sure he has extra HP. That's totally normal. As long as I will be doing this, I will be fine. Trying to bait him to do his attack first, and then create Fisher. I guess it doesn't really work. I mean, kinda, but I gotta run around a little bit more. See, like literally he sometimes creates fissure, but it does not appear on the screen if you are standing too close to the edges of the map, or edges of the map, or edges of the wall. Got him. Took a while, but I got him. Yeah, obviously I'll fill up my belt with other healing potions. Do I need any of this? Honestly, no. Even this war sword, I probably know what it is. Yeah. Broadsword's low level. Helmet. I have lore. I will not planning to change it anytime soon, so yeah. I won't going to change any of this or pick it up. Any case, in any way, let's move to Act 3. Talk to Jerem, talk to Mashif, and on to Act 3 we go.
I will find you yet.
It is an honor
But
to serve you.
first, sell. I still have some keys left, which is great. I obviously want to put up those gems that I have collected previously. I did not unite them. I have not spent any time uniting those items off stream. Like I told you, I was mostly farming, and that's pretty much it.
This.
And some scrolls, I guess. I think my mark has to be at level 50 or 60 to be able to equip more powerful insight and boost his damage.
Good day.
Currently he is at level 41. More powerful insight requires to have strength requirement of 150 or 160, so currently he has 115. Not even close. Alright, Act 3. Fingers crossed I will have good layout without any crisscross with Great Marsh, and from Spider Forest I will move swiftly towards Flayer Jungle, and from there towards Travencal.
Good day. Well,
you don't even have to talk with any of them, simply because the first quest, like, you would have to encounter some random elite pack, kill it, and afterwards Kane will remind you of your purpose here, and yeah, later down the line you just can move from one quest object to the other as long as you're aware of their location, where to look for. The process will stay the same, like I'll use... Okay, that's the first minion pack, probably the one that gives Gidbin. I mean, Jade figurine, not Gidbin. And I will immediately go back to town, just to boost up my HP by 20.
Back.
At the end of this quest. I picked up Water Walk on purpose, just because I know there's gonna be a lot of shooting involved in Act 2. I mean, Act 3, excuse me, from those little dudes. Return for a reward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, not the case. There it is. Quest completed. HP boosted. Spider Cavern, next stop, sure. Yeah, but I need to be on the other side. Really? Birds? Did they drop any stamina potion? I'll pick it up just in case. Because maybe, just maybe, I will encounter more, not birds, but what you call them. He's fire enchanted, he doesn't die as quickly. As well as or also because he has stone skin. Champion. I thought there was something shiny here. Nope. So I was wrong. I'm still trying to figure out, well, maybe not, you know, the optimal way. How should I call it? Like the best way, where to place Fisher when I'm running towards monsters. Probably slightly in front of me if they're melee, and behind. Okay, Spider Cavern, nice. First quest area. Against those guys could be a little bit rough for my Merc, not for myself, simply because he doesn't have good poison res yet. Never mind, got them all. Okay, I obtained, can get the hell out of here, already into or towards Flayer dungeon with one stop, and that is to return Git. Actually, do you even need, like, in the grand scheme of things, do you even need to worry about Kidbin? All it does, at the end, it rewards you when you talk to Hermes about, like, with some random yellow ring. So maybe, just maybe, you don't even need to worry about Kidbin, unless, like, you take into account the value of experience when fighting Elite. You know, so you fought them, you gain some extra HP, and I talked about it on the previous stream, the reason why you would want to spec into Whirlwind build later in comparison to other classes, you know, the ones that specs earlier. That's pretty simple. Tornado build requires a lot of skill points that you need to put both towards your main offensive spell and both towards your synergistic spell, so you would have, it's the same stuff as with Blizzard, you know. One offensive spell and 3 synergistic spell, and the rest just like randomly distribute the remaining points in between the other stuff. Damn, it's mana. Oh, okay. Was Elite pack? Did I kill the Elite? Or have I left only regular monsters? I think I killed the Elite. Fun chasing me around, I suppose. Let me drink stamina potion. Like I'm telling you, the one like setback, drawback, call it however you want, is the fact that you could encounter Black Marsh on your way to the Flayer jungle. Literally the one and only drawback. I like also how parrots are intertwined or like mixed with those birds that are trying to kill you. Waypoint, sure. It's worth to check those areas, not only on the present waypoint. You don't need to go into the Arachnid Slayer, it's totally optional. Worth to check it because you can have something like this. See, like it follows, goes to the other area. Yes, I'm obviously taking more damage in comparison to Bone Necro, simply because I don't have shield, which could protect me from all of this incoming damage, melee damage. I think I'll be fine. At least on Nightmare. For some reason I read not ballista but barista. I don't know why. Don't bother. I went all the way here just to check if I probably missed some of the encampments. Nope. That wasn't the case. Got him. Please by the sound. Oh, okay, I need to... No! Wait, did he shatter? I guess he shattered the other... But there was... this pad. This pad too, I have left unexplored. Yeah, there's a lot of extra stuff that they would like to throw against you here. No, it's pretty much the same thing. Doesn't lead anywhere. Which leads me to believe, fingers crossed, that the next area would be already Flare Dungeon. Flare Jungle, excuse me. Where I will find Flare Dungeon. Let's stick to the right. The beginning, there's a lot of jungle hunters for some reason. I don't see any encampments. I see the bridge, but I want to return and check the other side of the river. Also, yeah, the casting, or I guess the process of creating Fissure takes some time. I think it takes like up to 2 seconds. It's not instantaneous, meaning that enemies can get up to you and you could take some damage because of this. But generally speaking, you would be fine. As long as you bait them like this. Stamina potion, nice. Can I drink it already? Yes, I can. Damn those telepathical hits. I'm still at the spider forest, by the way. But I have missed one encampment there that I wanted to check. This is the one. Please tell me that this leads to Gidbin. Okay, leveled up again. Same stuff. Nah, it's a dead end. Kinda. I don't mind those FPS drops. This thing happened exclusively in online mode. At least on your server that I'm playing. Because when I played, when me or my brother played in offline mode, nothing like this had happened at all. So just to let you know, like, the differences between this sometimes laggy environment. Yeah, cool thing about casting Fissure against shamans is the moment you kill shaman and the little dudes come out, or I guess like stars to go towards you. He will start taking damage. Well, start taking damage. He'll die. Like, let's be realistic. Like, it doesn't take as much, no more than like 1 to 2 ticks to finish him off. I'm surprised there aren't... No, I wanted to avoid this. And glooms, well, that could be interesting. My light rest sits at 75%, so I should be fine against them. But generally speaking, if you encounter them on hell difficulty and your resistances are not top-notch, it's better to re-roll the map and avoid dealing with them altogether. Glooms. Alks are alright. It's slow and easy. It's easy to deal with them. Okay, camp number 1. Oh, it's the one that leads to optional dungeon. Ah, but there's champion shamans, so with some flesh battle hulks already, not flesh hulks, but battle hulks in the mix. Damn, that's a lot of potion. Jesus, like if I hold out, like look at how many. I think I'll gain like at least 2 to 3 levels, or well, probably 2, realistically speaking 2 levels before I'll reach Travenhall. That's elite pack. Once again, they are not strong HP wise, they are mostly dangerous due to their ability. I can't do anything with those guys. They're dangerous due to their ability of, I guess, stun locking would be correct way to say it. Let's make some full rejuve potions so that I can free my inventory more. That's 1. Oh, I can only make 1. Never mind. As far as Druid goes, I already mentioned it. With his damage absorption, when you will eventually spec into Tornado version, you should not have any kind of problems against them.
It's locked.
Because your damage absorption, unlike with Necro, protects you from an elemental attack, so that's that. Is it worth it to return there? Probably not. I don't think there will be an encampment. Second camp. Can you start moving? Yes, you can, and then you're gonna die. Typically, I don't need the string. Typically, if you bait them to follow you around, they will move immediately, and you can actually snipe them. Great March waypoint, huh? Weird. Especially here. With 2 glooms protecting it? Fine. Sure, whatever you say. Hey, it's a dead end, actually. Layout could have been worse, but it could have been better, like both ways. Oh, I guess I haven't finished this guy out. All it takes is like 1 tick. Pretty much anything to go to kill them. Especially since I grabbed the skill shrine, which boosts my damage as a whole. Those were not elites. You know, it's still funny that those shamans are very rarely resurrecting their falling guys, like falling allies. Curious to understand why, though. Okay, there's nothing there. What about the center? Also nothing here. Here another trees. And with some more champion shamans at the opposite side of the river. Okay, there's one more left. I wanna catch him like moving. Yeah, like this. Boom, boom. Good amount of experience, definitely. Guys were trying to avenge their leaders. Won't work. One on the bridge, one in the center of their formation, and one under myself. And that's pretty much it. For the most part. Still working to boost up my strength. For a moment, I literally thought that glooms were like bodies of dead fetish demons are like appearing and reappearing, you know? That's I just confused. Special effect from Fisher. Okay, what that was totally pointless. See, like with this spell I cannot kill Hydras. It needs to be done either by my Merc or by myself, but with a different ability. Hold on a second. What about the other side? I see some enemies over there, but is there any pathway? Let me check. Currently I see two. One goes directly onwards, the other one goes slightly to the left. Nice block. Nope. Pointless detour. I think the guy that carries Shaman is always melee. This is why when I explained previously that the moment you cast Fisher, like he's as good as dead. When you kill Shaman, you don't have to worry about, oh, did I kill him or not? Maybe if he's like elite and have boost to his HP, then maybe something might change. But other than that, it's all good. Okay, nothing here leads anywhere else. Got green circlet, but I honestly will not even bother like checking it out. Checking its usefulness. Key, yeah, sure.
Can't carry anymore.
Might as well pick it up, because I don't think I have any keys whatsoever. Merc had gained level. He currently sits at 44 with 190 strength. Still very far away from the desired goal. Can I finally get to the Flayer jungle? I guess not from... Wait, they literally went from... Might seem like there's like a secret pathway of some sort, but this is not the case. Trees, they became alive.
I am overburdened.
Okay. Finally, I got to the Flayer jungle. I mean, it's not like this area is super dangerous or anything like this. Actually, it will be easy if I will stop encountering loons and start encountering only those guys. Tool room, don't need tool room. I don't think even my Merc touched this shaman, so I don't know what caused... what actually killed him. Huh? This is probably the right camp, but I am willing to backtrack a bit just to double check and make sure I haven't missed anything. Nope. Cold enchanted. I actually think I already can equip Raven Frostring, if I'm not mistaken. Just one hit him. Yeah, yes. Nope, unfortunately that's not the right camp. At least the way how it looks from my part of the map. Fire res, yeah, sure, but generally speaking there aren't that many fire damage to begin with in this area. Do I even need this? I don't know. I mean, it's logically that I don't need it for my Druid caster. I was trying to analyze, like, do I even need this for future characters, you know, based on attacks, like Amazon with bow. There's a minion pack there. Not anymore. Yeah, just create fissure and stay under it if you see like a swarm of melee dudes. It will do all the rest for you. Including the stuff where it starts to lag. But you know, it's already... it's a different topic. Which is connected with the Blizzard servers and not necessarily your hardware. Okay, there's another encampment. See? Nice and easy. More damage. Already 0.3k for nightmare difficulty on this spell. There was a champion. Actually, several ones.
I can't carry anymore.
Okay, Git bin. Will I actually find also... that's the first time that I saw the resurrection process actually happening. Sure.
I am overburdened.
I was like standing and waiting and waiting and waiting until it finally appears. I don't think I need this one. Give me Git bin, give me healing potion, and let's actually descend into the Flayer dungeon. Will I find a waypoint here? Nah, unfortunately no. Probably further ahead, but it's like okay. Flayer, 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 dungeon, dungeon, dungeon. It's a dead end. Bats, you mind come down from the ceiling? Yeah, sure. That was 2 minion packs back to back. Nice. Benefits of playing on higher difficulties. Those guys are trash. I prefer Skill Shrine over this. Cool part that they're dying so fast that not even shamans are capable of resurrecting them all at once. I actually almost cleared the entirety of this dungeon on the first floor. At least the first floor, I mean. Well, that was a lead pack. That was some other lead pack. There was another. There is... all of them are cold enchanted. Obviously, this is where your defense against projectiles helps a lot. A bunch of res, but honestly, I don't need it. Okay, level 3. Is it a labyrinth or a straight way to the center? Let's see. I guess it's a straight way to the center, but it's just... I don't see... chest. with a quest object. At least yet. So they placed it to the far left, I suppose. Yeah, does seem like it. Either to the far left or to the far right. No, dead end. It's always random where you will find like a chest here. Mana burn. With immune to fire. Do you mind killing him? Thank you. Greater healing, greater healing. Alright. Now I can rush straight to the Travancal. Is there any way for me to get to... No, probably not the case. I'll probably have to circle all the way around just like I came here. It's not that big of a circle considering there are a lot of straight corridors without any kind of roadblocks on the way, so that's that. Alright. There might be some enemies in this corridor because I haven't passed through it. No. Apparently not. Apparently they all chased me and they all died in a horrible death. Okay, jungle part almost done. Just got to Kurast Bazaar. I mean, lower Kurast first. Find and open a waypoint. Maybe I'll encounter some elites along the way, or just monsters in general. Antlers. Do you have bonus to tornado? Let's see. No, it's a shockwave. I'm looking for very specific antlers, like the ones that have tornado bonuses, simply because I want to use quest reward from Charcy later down the line to imbue those items, and that's a lead pack.
I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
Yes, have fun chasing me. And that's a lot of them. I'll stick to this side of the map. I'm not going to cross this bridge. Just maybe place like a fisher or two, and that's pretty much it. I don't need to visit another encampment there. Oh, I guess they were all standing in one spot. Just surrounded me. Fine. Sure, Skiller Shrine. Don't mind if I do. Is that the correct way to the lower Kurast? It should be. At least I think so. No, it seems like I'm simply going backwards. So I should have stick to that side. Okay, any day now. Entrance to the lower Kuras should come soon enough. There's always an elite pack of enemies there protecting it. There it is. With my Torah and extra fast. And lighting enchanted too. But luckily, I have the perfect answer for them, at least from the distance. Finally. Now to find a waypoint. Oh, it's a health shrine. I got confused for a moment because I haven't seen any kind of pop-up. Either it will, like, to justify, not to justify, to determine whether it was a skiller or anything else. Wouldn't you mind showing me a way to your nearest waypoint, please? It's there. Got it. Okay, yada yada yada. Gems first. Got a dispatch of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think it's enough. This one, this amulet I'll sell. I think I'll do this. Like, I'll have one row of full rejuvenation potion just in case. Talk to Ashira, talk to Ormus. Charged bolt with some light rest. Sure. It's too early to talk with Alcor. In order to accept his quest, I need to be in a different area. Oh, never mind. Wait, then why, when I was at Lower Kurast with a Bone Necro, he did not give me the quest for a Black Book? Yeah, so I gotta go in the bazaar, skipping Lower Kurast. Excuse me, skipping the Lower Kurast area entirely. Let's see. Will I find a pathway? Yes, I will. Alright, and from here, all I gotta do is find waypoints. Yeah, you will never going to heal them. Like, you can forget about it. Look, it's not even doing anything, just stands there. Stands there and stares at nothing. I mean, I'm overcapped when it comes to cold resistance, but having slightly extra defense, it's not going to be a bad thing. Mana burn. Where are your temples? That's the entrance to the sewers. Those are not temples. At least they are not temples yet, you know. Cold enchanted. No teleportation and but why the hell it was blue? Teleportation and curse, but colored in blue. Okay. No, I don't want you to drain my stamina. Get your filthy flies off of me. I suppose temples are a little bit higher up on the map. No! Take that back, that's the first one. There's 2 temples in this area. Like one on the, typically one on the left side of the map, the other one is to your right. Mindful. Strange. It seems like their AI is a little bit buggy. Got some unique chain gloves. Chance guard from here? But it's rolled. Okay, yeah, we did not have this chance guard. For an MF and gold find, it's pretty nice to have it. Sure. Thank you. On nightmare difficulty especially. Even though I don't have any kind of magic find. Oh, it's the right temple from the first try. Great. I don't even have to bother with the rest of them. Cool. I can go straight to the sewers and then rush straight for Travencal Council after this. 1, 2, but there's no third one, so I guess I'll just consume this and grab this and exchange it for the sake of stat points, as well as drop the chance cards. Chance cards, I think it could roll magic find until 40, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, just to let you know, this is the shaker that I found like from cow level, as well as the snaggle ring. Should have sold this ring too. Dr. Alcor, yeah, sure. Sell. Extra stat points, I'll distribute them to vitality. And Druid for some reason doesn't say anything.
Yes.
Weird. All right. Reach. I wanna get more healing potions. Do I bother exploring the rest of the temple? Nah, not really. Let's go to the sewers. It will take more time to find an entrance to the level 2 in the sewers than it in comparison to exploring the rest temples, remaining parts. Never mind. I just gotta not die from zombies with fanaticism. I guess Unraveler was their leader? Nope. Would you mind? Yes, finally. That was actually like incredible luck, the way how fast I had found this thing. Let me collect some potions from them. nothing useful here other than gold, I suppose. I don't know why I need this combat shrine for. But I got Kalim's heart. Nice. Alright, straight to the Travencon Council then. Where my merc obviously will die, especially if they have curse on them. Which they do, like in most of the cases. One of the council members have cursed attribute or affix. I gotta... Sure, I'll open a waypoint, but honestly, I don't need it. Oh, it's actually Upper Kurast, yeah, and then Travencon itself. Okay. I thought I thought I was already there. Look at the spot. Guess not. Regular enemies, which doesn't let me pass. Some minions, but I'll kill them in like seconds. I guess I'm not casting. Can you move away from them? Something blocks my casting there. Fire enchanted. That's why he took that many hits before he went down. But it's all good at the end. As long as it's dead, it's dead. Champion pack. Yeah, sure. Make sure you walk on this fissure. Watch will happen. Watch what happens. Elite pack. There's actually 2 elite packs. Are they gonna heal each other? Yeah, I think they will. Sadly. No? I am capable of, I guess, over damaging them. He is immune to fire, so Merc fetch. Your turn.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, I know that I gotta kill High Council. I just want to make sure that there will be no other healers, and especially minions with mana burn, like in this case. Got him.
I can't carry anymore.
The waypoint, I already opened it. Hydras. Sure. I suppose I'll waste more time. That's those guys. Nah, you can just back off from them. There's no need to. Nope. Spoke too soon, I suppose.
I can't carry anymore.
Okay, one of them goes down. I actually killed... Yeah, I killed already
I can't carry anymore.
some of the council members. Yeah, they were hitting at the opposite direction. Hiding themselves. And you are immune to fire, so I gotta bring my merc back. If I wanna kill him. Sure, just you wait.
Good day.
Good day.
Okay. Back to the Cavern call. Once again, gameplay-wise, there's nothing like to add when it comes to like what am I exactly doing. I'm trying to create fissure and trying to make enemies pretty much move inside it.
Thanks.
That's pretty much it.
Thanks.
Got him.
Last, there is hope once again.
Of course there is hope. A rejuvenation potions, I'll make another one, another full one. Can you kill those? Yeah, let's actually go inside. So that... Oh wait, there was actually another minion that's left. Go inside so that you won't take any damage, thank you. Alright, time to go and kill Mephisto. Just in case. Really? Mages are cursed. Fine. They won't want to go down that easily. Yeah, that hurts. Lost souls, despite the fact that I explode them in seconds, I take massive amounts of damage in return. Not gonna lie, especially due to the curse mechanic. I mean, Merc, he's fine. He isn't gonna get tackled by them whatsoever. Okay, level 2. Fingers crossed, pathways to the level 3. I won't going to look for it that long. Look for the pathway that long. I heard snakes? Nah, just zombies. Always to the left. See? Corpse explosion. Not their initial attacks, corpse explosion. That's why I have like this full rejuvenation potion. Potions at the ready. My Merc actually did a good thing and he blocked the incoming wave of other guys. Other dolls. Yeah, it's better to be safe than sorry against those guys. There's more, yeah. Resist lighting? Would be fine against Mephisto if I eventually, or when I eventually get to him. You missed. Seems like it's totally like the opposite side of the map. The entrance to level 3, that is. Because I'm not seeing either a waypoint or a pathway that could possibly lead me there. Yeah, there's the waypoint, yeah, sure. What about the entrance, though? He's still fighting them? Yeah, I guess. Nah, probably he just bugged out against some wall and stuck, and this prevented him from attacking them. That's just to prevent zombies and maulers following us. Ow. You know what? Maybe I should just let them attack me, and then, while running away, use Fissure, not directly cast it under my feet. Because sure, yeah, I'll nuke them down like in seconds, but I'll also kill myself like this. So this, and then it's still dangerous. Their AoE gets me. Dude, they literally placed it at the most inconvenient way possible. Come on, show it to me. Show finally the entrance to the level 3. Of course, it's not here. All I see are maulers and zombies, and dolls occasionally. Finally, Jesus, took a long time to find. Alright. Entrance. Portal. Yes, I know that I have to kill Mephisto. Resist lighting. Only one left. Maybe I'll even gain a level up. Yeah, I'll most definitely will going to get another level from here. Kill him, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are they cursed? Can you move from them? That's a lot of guys out there. Well, at least was.
Thanks.
Thank you for rejuvenation potion. You saved not only myself, but Merc. My character, I mean, not myself, but my character. Mana burn. Okay, got him. Let's go to the left. He is always extra fast, if I'm not mistaken, even on hell difficulty.
Thanks.
It's locked.
Really? I wouldn't
Thanks.
even guess.
I need a key.
Now, does Mephisto by himself or does he have a company? I don't know. I guess we are about to find out.
Thanks. Thanks. Thanks.
I'm trying to focus him attention on me or just force him to move, but you know, Fisher and stationary target, I already talked about it. It's better to just handle him by myself, honestly. Maybe I just need to do, yeah, I need to do this, like I cast it and then force him to run on it. Have you even seen Mephisto casting Blizzard? Really? I haven't seen this at all. I don't even know that he could cast Blizzard, to be honest. Sucks to be him, though. Because he's still going to go down. This ice projectile is probably the one that does like the most amount of damage, to be honest. Out of all of them. Maybe blizzards if you stay still for too long, or lighting if you're melee. But as a caster, I think like ice projectile is again the one that just hurts a lot. You see? But I got him nonetheless.
Mephisto's hatred was a poisonous void.
Nah, it's too much. Because I need one row of full rejuvenation potions. I don't really care. I don't want to like see what's in this chest. Let's go to the Act 4. Now, obviously, before venturing to the Act 4 itself, I need to respec into Tornado Druid.
Greetings.
Hail to you, champion.
Not only that, but I also want to check maybe my Merc is already capable of wearing slightly better stuff. And myself included, so... Tell Russia's Amulet that's not the case. Wait. 125, 47. He can wear already Duriel's Kiras. Let me give him Ethereal.
I'll put that to good use.
Resistances will be slightly lower, but since he could not be frozen, it's gonna be alright. As far as myself, there is probably somewhere here, I guess, or I have to like get from other character. Ravenfrost. Yeah, I don't see it here. Nope. Let me pull off some full rejuvenation potions. Level 62. But this, no, that's not it. 65 for this. Yeah, it's still a long way to go considering I'm only level 48, so that's that. Too early for me to equip this stuff. So I need Ravenfrost. I'll get it from my sorceress, I believe. And what else? What else? What else? And respec, yeah, just general respec. Sure. First and foremost, let's go and respec ourselves. Let me pull it off the the template of what skills exactly I need to invest in when it comes to Druid, specifically Tornado Druid. So
Welcome back, my friend.
reset. Yes. First and foremost, I need to have enough strength to wear all of this. Don't hold shift when you respec. Trust me, I already made a fatal mistake when I was playing 70. Yeah, but I have it at the higher value. Yeah, definitely. I had like at 105, something like this. Let's do it 110, and then the remaining points I'll invest into Vitality for now. Yeah, shift and click. Alright. Now, as far as the stat points go, let's see. As for summoning, so I want to get 1 point into Summon Grizzly. So, by any means, I would want to get to Summon Grizzly. How exactly? I guess from Raven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Summon Grizzly. Those would be my buffs that I cast like at F3 and F4, I think. Yeah, because this one increases HP in a percent and flat base parameter, and this one just summons a tank. So let's already build, like, apply it. So okay. Now, as far as the next points, Max Tornado, Max Hurricane, Cyclone Armor. Okay, got it. To get to Tornado, what would I need to do? Max Tornado. 1, 1, 1, 1. I need to Max Tornado, right? Yeah, Max Tornado, Max Hurricane. One. Max Hurricane. Okay, can't put any more points into Hurricane. Tornado, Hurricane. Now what's next? Max Cyclone Armor. This is the Cyclone Armor. Damn, I kinda need a lot of active skills. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I need this. Duration only 24 seconds. Hold on, hold on. So yeah, like this is going to be my F1 skill. This is going to be my F2 skill. Hurricane is going to be my F3 skill. And Summon Grizzly, F4, F5. Because I need to buff myself with this. It's infinite, right? Yeah, this one is infinite. And I need to cast this when it's over. While I'm gonna do damage with Tornado. Something else that I'm missing? Hurricane, my active skill. Cyclone Armor, active skill. Twister. Ah, that's the synergy, but I wasn't gonna use it. Currently I'm maxing this to like Cyclone Armor to stop the damage of my Tornado. Got it, got it. So yeah, I need Raven Frost Ring somehow, somewhere. Get it. Currently I'm sitting at 51%. Maybe even gloves with FCR, like Mage Fist. Either Mage Fist or Tranquil Gloves. But I think it's too early for Tranquil Gloves. We shall see. Any case. Let's save and exit. Let's get him some items. From my Sorceress. And maybe from a Necro, because he's the one that has Tranquil Gloves. Yeah, Mage Fist is alright, like level 30, sure. Arachnid Smash is too early to give it to him. And I guess Raven Frost too. For cannot be frozen. War Traveler 42, but do I really need War Traveler? Nah, since I'm not planning to Magic Find with him. Maybe just to boost up the strength. Can already wield Monarch from 54. Huh. So maybe War Traveler will be needed for him. Hold on. Let's do it for like this for now. Yeah, he should be fine with Mage Fist and Yeah, like, it will be alright. Without any, like, triangle stuff. Some delay. So this goes to waste. Instead, he'll equip this. And this. This one I'll save, this one I'll sell. Faster cast rate, 61%. It's not tremendous faster cast rate. I mean, I'm not breaking any kind of breakpoints at the moment. Wait, isn't this thing supposed to give me life? Strange, I guess not great for the moment. Alright, on to Act 4, Nightmare difficulty. I should have given him... I guess it's alright. So I'll cast this. That's already a minion pack, so it could be worth to... Well, I guess they died instantly. Can't see that much, like, because of the tornadoes. I mean, that's the whole purpose. Yeah, like, just like I expected, I became, like... Damn, despite the fact that I'm maxing out the duration... have to recast it often. Mana cost is pretty much... Where's my bear? They killed it already? I think they just did. They killed it. Hurricane! I'm trying to estimate the optimal range at which I need to be in relation to my enemies, you know. When it comes to tornado. That's the regular ones. Damage of it is pretty much on the same level, I could say, with on the same level, I could say, with Fisher. It's just that the synergy that the skill has, as well as this storm that circles around me, makes it nice to have it at all times, since it slows down enemies and damages them slightly. So I have to constantly switch back and forth for recasting this whole thing. 24 seconds, damn. It's not a lot. I mean, luckily he recasts this almost instantaneously. Where's the pathway to the Plains of Despair? Come on, show it to me. I'm tired of being like in outer steps. With this, he is going to benefit heavily from not only faster cast rate, but also any kind of skills. Like later down the line, I will be maxing out Oak and not necessarily Grizzly, simply due to the fact that like the nature of tornadoes makes it like so that I'm going to always stay in close proximity to the danger and not necessarily far away from it. Where is the pathway to Plains of Despair? Dude, seriously, I'm clearing the first area. For no reason whatsoever, other than the fact that I cannot find the stupid ladder. Also, they don't pay any attention to my spirit that floats around, so I guess the spirit only takes damage from AoE and not necessarily from direct attacks. Those are champions. Also, tornado staggers enemies too. Great, it was literally next to... Okay, let's find his all. Oh yeah, and also tornadoes are going in like every other direction sometimes, but the stuff that you would want to go where you want to go, or you want them to fly. Why I want to kill Isol as fast as possible? Well, because 2 extra skill points is something that I would... Where that... Don't run. 2 extra skill points. Well, 3 if you count close leveling up process. It's going to help me a lot. There he is. Let's get rid of knights first. I don't care, neither my merc or myself cannot be frozen anymore. Like, we are immune to all of this. Got him. What was I maxing out? Cyclone armor. Talk with you. Get back to town. Throw the stuff away.
I have no pity for him. Oblivion is...
Luckily, you don't have to recast Cyclone armor, you just have to recast Hurricane. Alright, time to find a pathway to the next area. 1.3k, 1.4k. You know, my personal point of view, well, like, not point of view, my personal opinion, they could have made tornadoes a little bit more distinguishable, likewise with this hurricane aura that circles around Druid, simply because in original graphics it was more clear, if I could say it like this, to see. I mean, yeah, I get it, like, it looks more realistic, quote-unquote, with all of this wind. City of the Damned. I honestly don't even need mana recharge shrine. What's the matter? Can't break my... Well, I am not doing that much damage to him either, but he couldn't break my armor. Wait, do I need to rebuff? Like, I know that when with bone armor, when I'm taking damage, well, when my bone armor starts to get weaker, I need to recast it. What about this spell? Absorb 744. Yeah, I guess I need to rebuff it too from time to time. Summon him, get the experience shrine instead. maybe the damage from Tornado itself, you would think it's not so powerful, but you have to keep in mind that Hurricane is constantly swirls around you, and it does, I guess, like if I could estimate, like 1/3 of the damage. At the moment, at least. Fanaticism Aura. Got him. I cannot do damage with Hurricane through the wall. Good to know, still. River of Flame, where are you at? There you are. Let's go and kill Hephaestus. Also, yeah, probably some of you might find it disturbing. I mean, the constant whirling, constant spinning of this effect around your character. I get it. As well as the, not behavior, but the patterns that tornadoes are having, you know, randomly. Like, from my personal point of view, it doesn't bother me as much, simply because something like this has happened in Grim Dawn too with certain builds. But I have not played this like in OG D2. I only seen it, have not played it myself. I'm talking about like Tornado Druid. I should have kept Armor Shrine instead of this poison. Because my poison resist stayed at the respective level. It was good enough. There's a lead with lighting enchanted there. Was. So you want to be with Druids in close... you want to stay close to the enemies. Otherwise, yes, you can you can deal damage with tornadoes, but your Hurricane would be useless if you just run from them instead of running at them. Just Health Shrine. When it comes to the armor that protects you, you know, from elemental attacks, I was questioning, like, how exactly would you determine when to recast it? Just because with bone armor it's easy, like, there's 3 stuff that constantly swirls around you, and if the number of them becomes less and less, well, not 3 but 2, you get the idea, then you need to recast it. Whereas with this, I guess the number of shiny things that are spinning around you tells whether you should recast it or not, something like this. I mean, I'm just assuming at this point, I don't know for sure. Where's the stupid Hephaestus? I like... when going through this River of Flame in search of him, yet I cannot find him. Stagger is also great. Stagger from the stuff. It's not the right area, isn't it? Nope, of course not. Of course not. Hurricane is excellent at dealing with all of those little dudes. At least when it comes to Nightmare difficulty, when their health is not so big. Great, so he wasn't here. It was the pathway to the Chaos Sanctuary. I gotta go back. Bear seems, I mean, at least when it comes to normal, I mean nightmare difficulty, he seems tankier than Clay Golem from Bone Necro, but then again he doesn't have his aura, you know, that slows down the enemies. Maybe that's the reason they decided to make him more tankier, just health-wise, but not giving him the same treatment as with Clay Golem, the one that...
It's locked.
The one that decreases enemies and bosses like movement speed, attack speed, and casting speed. I'm still poisoned for some reason. So anybody who wants to like rush you down when it comes to Druid, you first have to come through the Hurricane. Well, I guess, and your pets too. Pets, Mercs, and Hurricane. So it's not so easy to get to you like this. There's also, like, there's another minion pack. Or was. Another Antlers. Well, after this fight, I'm gonna check them out. Just to see if they have tornado bonuses on them. Cool thing about tornadoes too is not only do they like deal AoE damage, but they also run, like, go through the enemies. Okay, more into strength, and I guess one into Cyclone Armor too, because I need to amplify this damage. After Cyclone Armor, I will be maxing out Twister, which is another synergistical spell to Tornado. Right, I wanted to look at Antlers. Only one to Tornado? I don't know. Sure, I'll save it. Need to deal with those Urdars at first. There's also guys with Fanaticism Aura somewhere. I guess killing bugs would be also nice. It's not getting constantly poisoned or enter disrupted by them. So who has Fanaticism Aura? Oh! This guy has it. Not anymore. I think that Druid, like, if you equip him in a very good gear when it comes to your beast options, he's gonna be perfect choice for farming Hell CS, especially because he won't take any like extra damage. Hell CS or even Bale's waves, he won't take any extra damage from magical attacks, which is like prevalent problems with all the other, well, not all the other classes, but most of the classes, let's just put it like this, when you want to farm those areas. Got a dull room. Yay! Whatever shall I do without it? better than nothing, I suppose. Anyway, to the Chaos Sanctuary. Wait. Let's rebuff everybody, since I made a mistake. I actually casted spells when I did not have my spirit equipped. Would be cool, you know, with all of this wind theme, if some kind of spells would given you the option to increase your movement speed, you know, a little bit, not too much, but at least a little bit. It would have fit thematically with this class, you know. Because if I remember everything correctly, when you play as a werewolf, there's some stuff there, like some type of attack that allows you to increase your movement speed too. Strange that you cannot do the same, or there is no such thing for casters. Resist cold? No, I'll keep resist poison. And I'll go to the right. Ow. I tried to roughly estimate the distance from which I should start creating my tornadoes, and when exactly... Wait, I just made a huge circle. And when exactly enemies will start taking damage from the hurricane itself. But it's a tough task at the moment. I wonder how it... Like with this close range caster, which kind of reminds me of Paladin-esque gameplay, I wonder how I will fit, or how I will perform against like Diablo. I mean, we shall see. Also, I don't think that poison spits counts as a magical attacks. From my point of view, at least. No, just rush towards them. Don't stay there at the River of Flame. Rush. Also, yeah, it says magical, but it doesn't say anything. I mean, it says protects you from elemental spells, but it doesn't say that it protects you from any kind of magic damage. Elemental would be like lighting fire and cold. Elite Doom Knight, okay, they cursed us, and what's next? And next they dead. Hi, welcome to the stream. Oh, my spirit, stop attacking it. You're supposed to focus either me, my bear, or my merc. Not the other way around. I guess let's resummon him. Yeah, I literally, like, I'm taking damage only because, well, previously I was cursed and some melee dudes came at me. But that's pretty much it. I am not taking damage from afar with those spells. Which is, yeah, as far as, like, so... My spirit, it vanished. As far as this class goes, and going into Hell Sanctuary, I was correct. Like, he would be a very good option. Of course, not the best, because we all know who's the best. The best is like Paladin. Especially thanks to damage to undead. Yeah, see, the thing with those curses is, like, to put it simply, in Diablo 2 there are not too much or too many mechanics that will allow you to have active damage absorption. Some classes do have it, some items have it, but I'm talking about like skills, like I'm talking about like universal mechanic for most classes, or on a lot of the items. It's like few and far in between, so this is why even on Hell difficulty, when you have a character equipped with Beast Gear, if you are getting cursed with Amplify or Decrepify, even they take like massive amounts of hits. Oh wait, I did not even realize that there's gonna be a fight against elites. Okay. Let's put points towards Hell, towards Vitality, and then Cyclone Armor. Yes, sure. If you want to join, suit yourself. Like, I have nothing against it. I mean, I've just recently respect into Tornado Druids. I'm not experienced with this class, so I may and I probably will make some mistakes in terms of controlling him efficiently, you know, something like this. No, I don't want to rush through the things. I mean, I'm used to the stuff I'm used to my tempo of gameplay, you know. I know the areas where I'm rushing through, I know the areas where I prefer to full clear them, something like this. I don't want to, like, speed level if you are talking about this aspect. Region, I'm on Europe. The Stormcaster just stuck. Okay, those dudes, sure. Got him. Easy.
I can't carry anymore.
So you cannot... Yes, I guess you can. There's just a slight delay. Make a game after you're done with your run and I'll join you. Sure, sure. Like, let me just finish Act 4 and then go into Act 5.
I am overburdened.
Topaz. Dude, I just nuked everybody. Fine. Let me try to do the same against Diablo, although I'll probably still have to dodge his red lighting. It's alright. Oh yeah, speaking about like showing the gear, because I promised that when I'm killing bosses I will show you the gear that I have. So at the moment I have like Spirit, Lore, Smoke, Ancient's Pledge, Unique amulet mainly for plus to all skills. Mage Fist that I transfer from my sorceress. Raven Frost Ring. Random belt just for resistances, which I will later switch to the belt which gives strength, dex, and all res before having Arachnid Smash. Yellow ring with faster cast rate and waterwalk boots. My Merc's gear is Rock Stopper, Insight, Duriel Shells Kiras. There's some battle gauntlets that dropped. Let me see what they are. Lava battle gauntlets, increased attack speed. I don't know. Maybe for Fire Claw Druid it would be nice to have for leveling, something like this. Maybe. Okay, quest completed. Oh yes, I gotta clean on this mess too. That's all the stones that I have collected from normal difficulty and major half of nightmare difficulty from Act 1 up to Act 4, including those quests that I have done on this stream and on previous stream. Okay, sure. Flawless skull, skull, float skull. Should have went like in a straight line in terms of like. now it reminds me of a mobile game. You need to look at like. You need to look at 3 similar stuff to unite them together, or something like this. Yeah, jewel craft.
Good morning.
Deckard can't get lost. I know that you wanna say. Yeah. Okay, rubies. Amethysts. More rubies. Like, what's my first impression when it comes to Tornado Druid? It has like unique style, unique gameplay. I don't have anything against his damage output. It's just some spells could be more visually distinguished one from another, you know. Like the tornado, like I've said, like not tornado, but hurricanes looks cool from like in the modern engine, but it doesn't look like, how should I say it, like if you compare it to original graphics, you can distinguish it more easily in comparison to the new ones. You mean the process of like cheap gems if you want to convert them into... Not convert them, but use them to make skill, to make some skill points on some kind of weapons, and then you sell them for a lot of gold. I don't need this just because I have other characters with which I accumulated. Both like me and my brother, we share the same account, and we have many other characters where we can get some gold. So that's why I don't really want to keep those cheap gems around. From my point of view. What else? Green, yes, I see it. Thank you. green stuff. More rubies. Flawless skull, float skull. No, I can't make anything with those skulls yet. Oh wait, maybe I do. Flawless skull, flawless skull. Yes, I can. 1, 2, 3. Let's go with diamond. Yeah, 3 regular skulls, like skull, skull. I'm just shuffling them in order as I used to, like from top to the bottom in those rows. Okay. Another sapphire, sure. Can make a flawless. I mean, not flawless, but perfect. I'll put this cap for now. I used it to, like, for the initial leveling just to boost up my damage, but later on I have not relied on it too much and it just stayed there from normal difficulty. I guess I was too lazy to move it away from my inventory and put it on one of my mules. Okay, got it. There, and this. And finally this thing. Alright, no more stones, for now. Rejuvenation potion, yeah sure, let's make a full rejuvenation potion. Place it here, I suppose. Then... like this. So this belt I'm planning to equip when I'll reach level 65. This cap goes here. And this dull rune is like whatever. I'll put it here. Damn, I did not even know that I've collected that many healing potions. Sure.
What do you need?
Sell, and then move to Act 5 to open a waypoint. Then I'll create a game for you to join in if you are still here. So... talk to you. And talk to you over there. Yes, accept first quest. Open a waypoint. So, let me join the lobby. It's gonna be some voice chat involved, probably. Let's create a game. So, create a game for Nightmare. Yes, that's the one.
You have joined channel lobby.
So game name would be like Act 5 and password, I guess, like 1, 2, 3. Game already exists. Fine. Let's type something like this: Act 5 walk, or not walk, like Act 5 nightmare, like an M. And password 1, 2, 3. I know why probably that name has been taken, because people are doing bail runs, and like it's hard for them. I mean, that's not hard, but they constantly occupy the short words. Okay, this and this. So let's go on to the wilderness.
Not in town.
I am not already in town, come on. So I typically stay to the left corner of the map. Oh, wait, there's actually... That was a good call. Simply because there's elite out there. So, yeah. I stay at the left side corner of the map just to avoid having to kill all the white trash. And instead focus primarily, like, to getting, like, to quest... not items, quest points. Oh, you're Javazon. Now there are trees in Bale's army. I remember previously when I played like on Act 5, there was cats from Act 2 and those... How would you call them? Like those little dudes that shoot spikes from their backs. Monsters. Merc takes some damage, but that's fine. I won't help those barbarians. Let's move onwards. These barbarians, I mean. Something dropped. Yep, it was emerald. I see you're building, you're actually having like a Javazon, lighting Javazon. I am planning, like either me or my brother planning to level a lighting Javazon. How hard it will be like to go through the acts solo, especially on Act 5 with lighting Javazon? Like, is it doable without Infinity? Because as far as I know, like for instance with the Sorceress, it's kind of hard if you go like in one spec. If you focus on only on one spec. But with Javazon, I heard that people say it's easier because...
It's totally fine until you hit Hilmade.
Yeah, like, so on Hell it will be like pretty much impossible, I say, without Infinity. I mean, so from the solo playthrough perspective. Like if you don't have any kind of help.
Game Minerva, it's a huge problem.
Got it. Even the triple strike doesn't help, I suppose, because as far as I know, you have like triple strike and you have the stuff when you throw spears.
Game Minerva, не тогда если на UGMG.
Understood. Oh wait, my shield, I have not recasted it previously. I was wondering why I don't see any kind of like shining light whirling around me. Let's go upwards. There's gonna be a waypoint up ahead and I will activate it, then I'll kill Eldritch. Or I guess, or you can kill Eldritch. Oh wait, there's Flawless Ruby. Okay, waypoint, and then next towards Eldritch. Oh, you killed it already. Now, that's the only area where I would actually like do a thorough research, just because there's like a lot of, well, just to find barbarians camp. Titan's Revenge. Wait, isn't there supposed to be any kind of, some kind of setting that disables the voice chat so that I won't hear it? Text to speech, yes. Apply. I haven't noticed it. So I'm gonna go to the right and see whether there are any kind of encampments where the barbarians are trapped. Oh, elite. Okay. I think with Druid it's gonna be alright when it comes to hell difficulties, due to the fact that his damage type, his main damage ability does physical damage, and his secondary ability does cold damage, which could be the problem, but it's not necessarily the case. Like, the main purpose of Hurricane is mostly gonna be like slowing enemies down hell difficulty rather than doing damage itself. I don't see any encampments, unfortunately. All I see is some wild archers. Yeah, I think but wait, like, if I already have those, like, is it really necessary for progression in Act 5 to rescue barbarians, or I can just go straight through this area, as well as straight through the area to the next one to rescue Anya? Because, like, the reward for this quest is, like, runes from which you can make Ancient's Pledge. Yeah, that's what I was, like, trying to... Well, not assume, but that's what I was trying to... say. Rescued some barbarians, but, like... who cares? My tornado doesn't do that much damage against the barricaded doors. Sure. Oh, that's next in camp. Come on, you can go out. Yeah, it does so little against... I mean, it's definitely better than when I was using Fisher on normal difficulty. Because, like, with Fisher, Fisher doesn't do damage to station, doesn't do that well against stationary objects at all. There's gonna be one elite pack before the next area. Yeah, there it is. Got some Divine Scepter. I'll just grab some healing potions, I guess. So if you say that you could skip like those barbarians, like I honestly just gonna go straight for Anya. Maybe stopping some like along the way to kill some elites, but that's pretty much it. Want waypoint? Nah, I typically like waypoints. I typically look for waypoints in the cave, you know, where Anya is, not on this wasteland. Oh, you have already? Oh, okay. But probably I'll encounter some elites along the way, so I'll definitely not return mages, skip those. Resummon Spirit, just because he got damaged. Shamans from Act 1 and Act 5. That's a regular monster. This is elite pack, okay. Got him. By the way, do you know that there is a bug with Minotaurs? You know, the one who uses double swing and Berserk? Basically, they can attack you, but you don't see any kind of animation. I mean, you, your merc, or your allies can start taking damage, but they will just stand there. Like, and this happens also like in this happens not only in multiplayer, it happens also in single player too. Originally I saw it myself, like for the first time when I was playing with the Bone Necro. Like I thought it was some kind of a, like, just problem that happens only in online, but no. Because like also like Llama showed it in one of his videos that it happens in offline too. Well, apparently I do not have greater healing potions. I have different ones. Would be nice if I also encountered an optional cave where I could find and fight more elites to gain some experience, because unlike normal difficulty, it's a good idea to visit those caves. Unfortunately, I went into a dead end. A Saigon. I don't need it. Got a waypoint. Another dead end. Okay. Honestly, I'm not resummoning my bear that often. I don't know, like... He's definitely tankier in comparison to clay golem from Necromancer. At least if you played him as a bone necro or poison and not as a summoner necro. Oh, you went to a different floor? Yeah, I'm still looking for a cave to find Anya. Got it, leveled up. There's nothing there. Nothing here either. Oh wait, there was a skull. Let's pick it up. Oh, so if the ally is killing enemies and a jewel is dropped, you won't, like the other player won't actually hear it that well. At least from my understanding, because I haven't heard any kind of sound effect when skull drop. Probably got obstructed by other sound effect from offensive spells. I don't see any glooms here, which is a good sign. Although with 75% lighting resistance and my Cyclone armor, it's not gonna be that big of a deal fighting them. Oh, speaking of... yes. Glooms for days. And minions. Another elite pack. Sadly, I cannot throw tornadoes like through the screen. I think I need to go in this direction to get to Anya. Yeah, through the bridge and to the opposite side. Please don't teleport me straight into the monsters hitting me. Yep, I was correct. There's that elite pack. Got him. Alright, now I gotta teleport to the town, get the potion. This one. Then I gotta go back. But it was all worth it because of the scroll for extra resistances.
Hello.
Hold on, I'm gonna buy some scrolls of my own because I'm running low on portal scrolls. Level 53, unfortunately, I have not reached enough strength yet to be able to wield Monarch Shield with Spirit inside it. Like, you can wear it as soon as level 54. Maybe late, just off stream, I'll switch, or not send, like, I'll just give from my Sorceress some of the charms with +5 to strength to be able to have 156 strength to 154 strength to wield Monarch.
You have thank Neelitha.
Again, she gave me trash helmet.
Yes?
Nope. You can have it back.
You're an
I did not even have to repair anything. Oops. Mistakes. Okay, now we gotta go and kill Neil Attack.
Not here.
Initial zombies I prefer to skip.
You can't hide from me.
Got him. By the way, do you know like the fastest way to get like from first floor to the other floors? I've heard that some people have said that you gotta look at the eyes like from the initial waypoint, and where the eyes are like seeing like you're supposed to head to this destination. I don't know if it's true or not. Because sometimes like you see like this is the eye for instance, like it's staring this way, so maybe the pathway it's, but like I don't know. I tried it sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Only on the 3rd level. Oh, okay. Don't mind my like Streamlabs. Sometimes it blocks the link, but I am capable of seeing it nonetheless. Oh, there were, like, I was wondering who the hell was rescuing other shamans. Okay. Nothing there of value. I'm gonna go to the bottom left to check maybe the entrance to the next floor is gonna be here. Yep, it's definitely here, so it's in where I am standing at the moment. For number 2, experience shrine, great. A lot of players. Sure. Okay, more into Cyclone armor. Good synergies to boost up my damage from Tornado. Okay, level 3. Hopefully there won't be any kind of snakes with poison, you know? The one that also does incredible amount of damage. Spiders. I haven't seen spiders here. No, I spoke too soon. There are those snakes. So the way how this works is the more you are moving inside the poisonous cloud, the more you will take damage from those snakes. Okay, it's not here. It's gonna be at the top, definitely. And I stuck against the pillar. Like when I'm standing, I'm not taking that much damage, but at the moment I start moving, like my health drops massively. And it's the same thing with Merc, same thing with the pets that you might have. Even if you max them out, you like it's kind of hard to keep them alive. See, like my Merc died off screen, even though I have not paid attention to him. I mean, even though I have paid attention to him. Come on, you stupid snake. Die already. Wow, 3 pathways and 3 pathways was had led us to dead end. The final one and the right one was to the right from the entrance. Poisonous cloud. Okay, the thing about melee attack is that the fact that he has corpse explosion and he could be dangerous. Also, there's a bug that happened to my brother when he played with his summoner necro. He killed melee attack, but he stayed there and somehow it killed him, like literally after that. It's a rare bug, but it might happen. So it's better to immediately open a waypoint to the town after you kill him.
Good morning. You have stopped.
Yes, and I can personalize the item. Let's personalize those boots. Quest completed. Oops.
Afternoon.
Right, I need to resurrect my Merc back. Because I have a better spirit for him that is waiting.
Afternoon.
At level 60, I believe. Yeah, he doesn't have enough strength at the moment. He still needs to gain some levels. Alright. Now to the Crystalline Passage and to the Glacial Trail. On our way to fight ancients. I think this is the right way. Yep, Glacial Trail. The other snakes, the snakes with Bone Spear, they are not as threatening, at least on normal, I mean, at least on Nightmare difficulty. Wow, that's the shortest way to Frozen Tundra, okay. Literally 5 steps away. Right, this area, Frozen Tundra, I'm just rushing through it to get to the entrance of the next cave. It's a lot of harpies. Would be cool if I somehow can order my pets to attack the targets that I want, but not in this game. Okay, there's a waypoint. Regular hell spawns. If you want, I can open a TP for you to join, like in this area. Can you finally spawn? Also, when tornado hits this barricaded wall, it disappears. It doesn't go through it, it disappears. Right. I don't think Ancients would be that much of a problem either, even if one of them will have, I don't know, immune to physical slash, well, they probably won't have both, like immune to physical and immune to cold, to be honest. Gotta find the entrance. Yeah, those spike fiends were present in vast quantities on hell difficulty when I played with my bone necro through Act 5. Dead end horse. Multiple projectiles, yep. And extra fast? No. I mean, it looks like some of them had extra fast aura there. Typically, when I am not seeing any elites, I try to see whether they have some aura on them. On their allies, I guess. It's better to say it like this. Or adjacent monster? That's if I'm being like too technical. No, my spirit! They killed it. Alright, fight against Ancients. So here we go. Let's see.
The summit of Mount Orient.
Summoning them, and I would want to focus the guy with the whirlwind first. Probably. Summoning them. Yeah, some of them are cursed, but who cares? Got him. I'll do it like this, and Cyclone Armor. Quest completed. Now towards Bale. Now here I know that you gotta always like turn to the right from the entrance to get to the next floor faster. I guess it's better to say it like this. Leveled up. I wonder, will Bale be able to shred through my Cyclone Armor? He probably will if he unleashed like all spells at me. I'm mostly worried not necessarily about his raw damage. Just the fact that he mana burns. Interesting. That wasn't strictly to the right, but... Oh, those guys. Yeah, luckily I have Cyclone armor and good resistances. Okay, I found the waypoint, but I haven't found the entrance. The entrance should be near it. I'll resummon Grizzly, since seems like he took some damage. Yeah, here's the entrance. I'll open for you a waypoint if you want. Temptress. Are those the ones that uses amplified damage? No, it doesn't seem like it. I've not seen those enemies from Elite variety. But the fact that I haven't seen them doesn't mean that they do not exist. Also, I think I'm running in the wrong destination. Yep, it's a dead end. Gotta go there. I don't even have to cast tornadoes against those little dudes. My hurricane is getting rid of them by itself. No, wrong. Again, another dead end. Yeah, it's like 1 or 2 attacks and they're gone. Oh, you have found a waypoint. Not a waypoint, but... entrance. Thank you. By the way, don't you find strange that those Dark Lords, when you play, like even when you play as a caster, they sometimes like running away from you when they are like attacking you from the distance. I don't know why why their behavior is like this. It's more annoying than anything else. Okay, I used this waypoint just in case, but I don't think we needed that much. Got him. First wave. Second wave. I should have stepped a little bit closer, but it's all right. Third wave with Hydras. Yeah, with Cold Enchanted too. I mean, they did not kill my... Who survived? Guess somebody survived. They did not kill my Merc, but they killed my bear, so I had to resummon. Alright, and then the final wave. I'll take a step back a bit when it comes to final wave. Got him. Now to fight Bale.
The legendary world star.
Yes, so legendary. Where are you going? You can't run. Can you stop killing my wisp? I mean, oh, I'm talking about Bale. Got him. Jolly cooperation.
Bale, join your brothers in oblivion.
Yep. Okay, T-Rail, where you at?
Greetings.
There he is. I don't need to collect anything like from Bale. It's not needed. Yep. What I am planning to do is I am also planning to go through the cow level before giving my thoughts about Druid on Nightmare difficulty. So let's open up a portal to the cow land. Oh, excuse me, I have... do you want to join with the cow level or not? I haven't asked you. Okay. 1 second. Yeah, I will. Lobby, create, cow, and M, like as a shortening for Nightmare, with a password of 123. On Nightmare, yep, create. Oh yeah, I have to wait for this penalty. 40 seconds. Honestly, yeah, like just like I was expecting, like when I saw those mages, you know, harpies, the knights in Act 4, like Druid with his cyclone armor, he is capable of withstanding a lot of elemental shots. Physical damage, that's a different thing, but I talked about it before when I compared like Bone Necro, at least his bone armor aspect versus cyclone armor. Bone armor is good to absorbing physical blows, whereas cyclone armor is good to protect you from elemental attacks. So yeah, like if you gear him up like in a good gear, you can, I think you can easily farm like Bale and his minions and Hell Sanctuary, Chaos Sanctuary. Okay, so cow, Nightmare, cow, and M would be login and password 123. Sure, let me grab my word slag and buy. Oh wait, I need to get rid of those jewels first. And buy Tome of Portal. From her. Does it matter where exactly you open a portal for cows? I prefer to do it like in Act 1, in Rogue Encampment. So open, yep, there it is. I am going to also... I don't think that bugging my merc is necessary, to be honest, for Nightmare difficulty. So yeah, let's go kill some cows. Probably people are saying like lighting Javits on, like she's the best when it comes to cow level farming, like out of all the other classes. Maybe if you don't take into account lighting immunes, that is. Or maybe she's the best once you have like Infinity and Griffin's helmet. Extra strong, teleportation, yeah, sure.
It's locked.
No, I don't have any keys. Ah, that's okay. Thank you. There's key. Probably Lightning Sword would be like second best right after Chavazon, if we were to compare them from the standpoint of like fast or clear speed in cow level. Oh, so the Oak Spirit, I mean the Spirit that I'm summoning, is also serving as a way to distract the enemies. Got it. So just like with Bear, my Spirit also aggroes them from me, aggroes away enemies from me. Understand? I mean, understood. Yes, Merc, you gotta level up more. Oh, lighting immune. Okay, okay, got it. How King with lighting immune. Got him. And again, just like on normal difficulty, he dropped bajillion or stamina potions. Okay. Don't see anything there. Gotta group them up. Strangely enough, I don't see any bases that I could use, well, when it comes to Nightmare difficulty, you know? Like, if I want to level up Barbarian, I would have preferred to have, like, 2 Knouts, like a Frenzy Barbarian. Because doing something like a Black Rune Ward in Flails, it's like, it's a pointless task. Sure, you're gonna rely on your Crushing Blow and on Deadly Strike, but you won't have enough flat damage to kill enemies. Oh, they're killing my bears. Cows are killing my bear. Got him. Now they're killing my wisp, but who cares? Wisp. I wonder how the mechanics works on the skill that you're using on Lightning Jefferson. So the more enemies you have, the more damage you'll deal, something like this. Doesn't really... How should I say it? Like, if you if you're going to attack a singular target like an elite or a boss, you won't be doing as big of a damage as you were doing against packs. So that's your kind of trade-off. You're good at AoE in terms of AoEing, but you are not that good in terms of single target damage. Don't see anything else when it comes to cows here. Yeah, I think we cleared all of them. Yep. I'm at 57. So if I transfer like 4 charms with +5 to strength, I will be able to equip Monarch at the moment, like for my hell difficulty playthrough. But this is something that I would probably leave for the next stream. Right. Go back in town. Let me repair my stuff.
Oh, hi there.
And then make some perfect gems. Oh, I can make another sapphire. Got it. Okay. So what else? Emerald, ruby, and another sapphire. Right, now what would I do? I would want to dedicate some time, well, just to express my thoughts, like when it comes to Druid on Nightmare difficulty, and yeah, I'll probably wrap up today's stream. So, in terms of helping me completing Act 5 and playing with me, I'm gonna give you a huge thanks. I appreciate that. I appreciate any help. So hopefully you enjoyed it as well, going through Act 5 with me and going through the cow level. If you're wondering in terms of my when exactly I'm going to be streaming live, or my brother, which is going to be streaming live, my brother is streaming on Wednesday and Friday from 8 to 12 AM Eastern European Time, UTC +2, and I am streaming on weekends, typically in the first half of the day, approximately at the same time. And for everything else, we also have a YouTube channel, link to which you can find in the tab section, where we have already a lot of content related to Diablo 2, and not only that, VODs, highlights, mechanical discussion, and not only. So if you're interested, you can check those videos out at your own leisure. Now, in terms of... Okay, let's talk to Warwick before I'm going to express my thoughts. about the Druid. So, well, ladies and gentlemen, this segment is going to go straight for YouTube, so if you're watching this on YouTube, hi. My name is Alexander, also known as Senrievich, and the topic of this video is, just like with the previous one, how good is Druid when it comes to leveling up on Nightmare difficulty. Again, I'm not going to talk about gear aspect, like if you're playing with gear or without gear. I'm going to talk about strictly like skills and his archetype as a whole. Now, in regards to Nightmare, one thing that you would have to understand, at least how I have approached it, is I have completed first 3 acts on Nightmare still using the same stuff as I was using on normal difficulty, and that is Fissure. So nothing changed when it comes to first 3 acts. It's Fissure all the way. You cast it, you run around, everybody's dying, you grab experience, loot, and you are going onwards. And it's the same stuff that I have said before. Fissure is good if Fissure is great or excellent if enemies are moving around, they start to take extra damage, but it's not so good if target stays still on one place and you like it doesn't allow you to kill targets as quickly as you would want if it stays still, including bosses and regular enemies. Now, after Act 3, like after you kill Mephisto, you're going to spec into Tornado Druid. The reason why I already explained it, Tornado Druid requires a lot of skill points to get going, because you would not only have to spec into Tornado, you would also have to, you need to make sure that you are maxing out all of your synergistical spells, and for Tornado Druid that is Hurricane, that will be Twister, and that will be Cyclone Armor. So 3 spells. It's kind of similar concept to Blizzard Sorceress, you know, the same stuff, pretty much. There you have like Blizzard, Glacial Spike, and the other stuff that I forgot, but the same idea, like 3 spells have to be maxed out. Now, in terms of those spells, what can I say about like Cyclone Armor? It's great if you're fighting against magical opponents, like any magical opponents, like those Glooms, like pesky annoying Glooms, those Doom Knights, Oblivion Knights, any enemy that have like magical skill on them, you would absorb it. Actually, you would absorb, the level of absorption here is even higher in comparison to melee damage absorption on a Bone Armor. So from elemental spells you are more than protected, which means that once you get, my understanding of this, like once you get great gear, aka beast gear, you will have no problem farming tougher, quote-unquote tougher areas like Bale runs or Chaos Sanctuary with Druid, I mean. Why? Because, well, enemies there are mostly gonna do elemental type of attacks and not necessarily melee, I mean not always melee, and you'll be protected against them. Same thing with leveling, like there had been one instance where you have seen me and my partner going through Act 5 with Glooms. Who cares, like Glooms, like I had elemental resistances, I had Cyclone Armor on, and they could not even do anything with my HP at all. So that's that. This spell, it's great. It's also great that you don't have to recast it. I mean, you cast it once and it pretty much is present all the time. It has like 100% uptime. The only difference here is the fact that visually, like you don't understand visually when it's time to recast it unless it's totally gone. In comparison to Bone Armor, for instance, Bone Armor has those 3 spinning things around you, and when you start taking damage, one thing is gone, then the next thing is gone, and then finally all of things is gone. So you can estimate when it's time to recast it, recast your Bone Armor easily than with Cyclone Armor. But in terms of purely defensive point of view, yeah, this spell from elemental attacks, like it's a great stuff. Like it's gonna be even greater, even better on hell difficulty once you start to wear better gear and put more points towards it. What else? Tornado. Now, in terms of Tornado, Yes, I know that the one, and I understand, and I agree that the one drawback is that they have the mind of their own. They are not following the pathway that you want them to follow to the enemy, like in towards the enemy's direction. And sometimes they could like go in any other direction that you would want them to go, so that's a slight drawback. But you know, since I have played a class, like for me personally, I have played a class in Grim Dawn which used something similar, like with tornadoes. He summons them, they are swirling around also in random direction doing damage to the enemy, so I got used to that. I wouldn't say that every other person, every other player is going to feel the same about the spell, especially since it also has limited range. I mean, in generally speaking, like this version of a caster is pretty similar to the paladin, meaning that you would be casting your spells up close and personal. The reason why is also this spell, Hurricane, but I'm going to talk about it later. The same stuff with Tornado, like you're not going to see it like from one side of the screen and kill enemies on the other side of the screen. You have to get close, and also while the benefit is there, like Tornado is passing through the enemies, allowing you to AoE them, and it also does, by itself, it does physical damage, which makes it a good choice if you want to play through Hell difficulty and not worry that much about immune, because immune to physical, you would not encounter them that often in comparison to other immunities on Hell. I'd say it's like, I wouldn't call like this spell like too overpowered or like too... how should I say it? Like, I wouldn't call the spell like excellent spell in comparison to like a Bone Spear on a Bone Necro, or I don't know, like Frozen Orb / Firewall with Sorceress. It's good for what it is, but it's not like super like OP or anything like this. The damage is there. About immune, just already talked about it, and I already mentioned it, and yeah, like short range and the fact that it has a mind of its own kind of makes it like a hard thing to get used to initially. So that's that. Can't say anything about Twister other than the fact that it's a synergistical spell, but no, Tornado Druid doesn't use Twister, they use strictly Tornado because the damage scaling is greater on this spell. Even if you max out Twister, you won't going to be using it. Let's talk about Hurricane, another reason why you want to be close, you want to stay close to your enemies. Because Hurricane creates the storm, just like the description says, around you, and it does cold damage, it slows them down, and the reason why like you want to stay close to them is because the area that it covers is not so great. It's like slightly, let me actually show it to you. It's a slightly bigger circle around your character, so it looks something like this. See? Yeah, maybe for somebody it's like huge circle, I don't know, to me it's not that huge. To me a huge circle would be something like this that covers like 60% of the screen. So, and don't worry, even when the enemies are staying like in a point blank range, they will still take damage from your Hurricane. Now, since it does cold damage, and since I'm at Hell difficulty, I won't benefit from the damage part of the spell that much when it comes to Hurricane, because there's a lot of cold immunities out there. Yes, the slow will be there, but not the damage. So I guess I can say like one thing that is good about the spell, like that was good on Nightmare difficulty, it allowed me to deal extra damage. That's alright, but it also allowed me to interrupt or intercept any kind of charge attacks from monsters or just regular attacks. You know, some monsters have like extra fast, and those skeletons in X5, you know, the ones that are charging at you, can deal a lot of damage, but the moment they stay in this, the moment they touch this Hurricane, they already, like, it prevents them from any kind of continuation of their attacks at the beginning, at least. So it's good. It's a good thing. Same thing with your. Same thing would be on hell difficulty. So don't count too much on the cold damage counterpart. You should count it only as like a stuff that will disrupt enemies advancing towards you that freely. So that's that. Nothing in shapeshifting. You won't put any points towards it, simply because this skill tree is dedicated strictly towards werewolf or werebear form. When it comes to summoning, what can I say about Oak Sage? This spell. It's a great thing. I mean, it distracts. Initially, I thought that it won't distract, it won't aggro enemies towards you from your character. Actually, it does exactly the opposite. It distracts them. It also boosts your life by a flat percent, by a flat number, and also by a percent number. So at the end of your leveling, you could spec either into Oak Sage, like you could put spare points either into Oak Sage or into the Summon Grizzly, which I will talk about a little bit later. When it comes to benefiting you, yes, it's a good spell as a whole, since it boosts not only your HP but your party members' HP and your pets. So I can't say anything bad about it. I mean, it does its job. It's a great support that flies around you. Yeah, enemies can focus him down and nuke them down, but it's an extra target, you know, that protects your vulnerable quote-unquote body from getting killed. So that's that. It's a good spell, and it will be better later down the line, because I am planning to spec into this rather than like Summon Grizzly at the end, at least when I'm going to be when I will finish hell difficulty. Now let's talk about Summon Grizzly. Summon Grizzly, I think that he has way more life than Clay Golem, to be honest. At least, like, if you compare them, like, together, Grizzly versus Clay Golem. And it does a little bit more damage. Now, the caveat is that it does not have any kind of debuff that Clay Golem has, for instance, which slows down the enemies, but I guess that's not that big of a deal by itself, since the main purpose of this companion is, again, like, one extra target to shift the focus of your enemies from your character to those pets that you can summon at, like, instantly, pretty much, as long as you have mana. So yeah, like, putting 1 point here, I think it's more than enough, to be honest. Even though some people suggest maxing it out later, I don't see really that. I don't see, like, you should look at him from this way, like, if you will max out Oak Sage, the life benefit that Oak Sage provides will going to benefit not only your character but also your bear. So why would you want to put points towards Summon Grizzly? Because his damage will be greater, but he's not the one that will be doing damage. You will be the one that will be doing damage. Maybe for a summoner build, but again, like, nobody's going to nobody's taking seriously summoner build for a druid, and for a logical reason, because it's not that great of a build to begin with. Even if you put like 100 points, maybe like break the game and make them do like million damage him, but by itself, like, in the game, it's not that great of a build. So I don't see why would I want to put more points towards Summon Grizzly. When it comes to Nightmare difficulty, it helped me in Act 4 and Act 5, once again, just for the sake of not aggroing as much enemies towards my character, and instead focusing their attention towards my companions. That's pretty much it. So what will I, as a conclusion, like, in short, what will I say about, like, Elemental Druid? If we're talking about, like, Act 4 and Act 5 on Nightmare difficulty, is it a good build? For Nightmare difficulty, yes, I'd say yes. It's just, you have to keep in mind the fact that it's a close range caster, and the fact that your main offensive spell has a, I wouldn't say clunky, I mean, just the same with Hammerdins, you know, some people cannot stand gameplay with Hammerdins because hammers are constantly getting stuck in the walls, they don't fly around obstacles, and so on and so forth, and you have to center your character in a way that hammers are always like flying from the direction of your shield, like from the left side, and then go on the spiral. Same thing with this character, like if you will get used to the fact that those tornadoes are not allowing you to AoE like the entire screen, as well as that they have sometimes the mind of their own, they would like to travel like in a random direction. If you are gonna get used to that, yeah, you'll be more than fine. You'll have a great time with this class, because the damage is there. Again, like the fact that this skill has like 3 synergistical spells. I already like maxed out one. I'm going to max out the other one, and then I will focus on Twister. It will allow this class to deal more damage than, say, Bone Necro, but and be even more tankier in some situations. It's just you have to get used to the playstyle. It's not bad. It's just specific, you know, to your likings. Whether you will like it or not depends on your taste. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Will I say that he's better or worse in comparison to Frozen Orb Sork on Nightmare difficulty or Bone Necro on Nightmare difficulty? Nah, I say he's pretty much on par with all of them. Some of them has like slightly higher damage, some of them have slightly bigger AoE but less damage, but in terms of general, what's the best word to describe it? Not universality. If you're looking for like universal approach when it comes to like tankiness and damage at the same time, as well as having companions, then yeah, like Druid is your like go-to option. My only downside with this is Cyclone armor. Like literally, like that's my not downside but nitpicking at this point. They could have made it a little bit more visually appealing or distinguishable, because if you look at the older graphics, see, it looks way more distinguishable. Yeah, there's stones like that have like 2 pixels around them, but come on, like if you compare it to this, especially when there's like special effects that's going on the screen, like enemies casting spells, you start casting spells, you know, something like this, and there's like apocalypse going on, it kind of from my point of view, Cyclone armor, I mean Hurricane, could have been a little bit more noticeable in comparison to other spells. And probably same thing with Hurricanes, because look, like, yeah, it looks more realistic when it comes to this engine, but again, if you switch to the older graphics, see, Hurricanes are leaving this trail on the ground, so you can notice them more easily. Whereas if I switch here, yeah, they're leaving the trail, but it's like, it's hard to notice it. Maybe it depends on the area where you're fighting, but I think it should be a little bit more, it should be a little easier to distinguish for in some cases. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be it when it comes to Druid overview, so to speak, for Nightmare difficulty. If you have watched this video on YouTube, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. What do you think about the Druid as a whole, on normal, on Nightmare? What do you think about there's a fight that's been going on. Okay, what do you think about him in general, about my opinion of this class, and so on and so forth. And with that said, I will see you all in the next video. Alright, and now what shall I do after this segment? I'll probably complete first quest when it comes to Den of Evil and wrap up today's stream to see how effective I will be on Hell difficulty. Resistances are alright. They would be better the moment I get Monarch Shield. In my offhand, currently I'm using Ancient's Pledge. Not only that, but this belt that would plus to all resistances would have allowed me to survive even better. Okay, Den of Evil, where are you at? I already see some aura. Where's the lead? My spirit gone instantaneously. I guess he was in a different direction. There he is. Stop hitting me. Got him. Oh yeah, my brother also was wondering how I will be able to go through hell difficulty with Druid in comparison to a class that he tried to play, which is a Whirling Barbarian. What can I say? Easier than with Whirling Barbarian. As long as my tornadoes are going to be hitting monsters and not going straight and not going in random directions. Okay, I killed those guys. And it's not the area with the entrance to the Den of Evil, isn't it? Yep. There it is. Skill Shrine? Nah, let's stay with Experience Shrine. I'm confident that my damage is enough to get through this place.
Hides.
Oops, wrong spell. See, like I told you, despite the fact that they are immune to cold, at least your Hurricane disrupts their animation of attacks. Sometimes. I just need to get used to the patterns of those tornadoes. I like how it touches like zombies at literally the edges. Okay, got him. Gotta stay not too close, but slightly further away, because I have seen the instances where literally my tornado are appearing behind the enemy's back. See? Something like this. One thing I would say that yes, it's definitely going to be slower, for sure, than on Nightmare difficulty, which pretty much for the first half was hell, but with more damage, you know, something like this. Oh great, immune to physical and immune to cold. What was I saying when it comes to enemies don't have both immunities to your stuff? So how would I deal with them? With both immune to physical and immune to cold? I mean, my guys cannot kill them. Lower resist one, maybe? That's literally unlucky. Yeah, for now I have to ignore him. There's no point of staying near him. Because I think when it comes to immune to physical, you can get rid of it with lower resist one.
I am overburdened.
Maybe this is the optimal distance. No, my tornado still like goes in a different direction. Goes not goes, but going in a different direction. Also, yeah, the reason why you want to max out Cyclone Armor second right after Tornado, so that you won't have to recreate it as often. Only one monster left. And it's the one that has both immunities. What do I even do against him? I don't remember if I have lower resist ones or any of my other characters have it. I don't even think that any of our attacks are doing damage to him. I mean, I'll check whether or not I have this one, but probably no. Maybe something with Crushing Blow. Reaper's Toll is too early. My Merc is not at level 75 yet. Same thing with Bone Heal. Yeah, I may be... I may simply like wrap up today's stream and then on the next stream start over with Den of Evil Quest to avoid this double immune, physical and cold. Okay, okay. Whatever you say, game, I suppose. Yeah, nothing here helps. Or would help. Reaper Stall would have helped, but I need to have another Merc. Yeah, alright, so, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be it for today's stream. Don't forget that if you want to catch us live on any of our live streams days, you can do this either by tuning in on weekends, typically in the first half of the day from 8 to 12 AM Eastern European Time, UTC +2. That's when it comes to me, Alexander, also on the Sandrievitz, or if you want to join my brother's stream, he streams on Wednesday and Friday on the same time. When it comes to other stuff, there is also a YouTube channel where you can but you can watch other videos related to Diablo 2 and not more, VODs, highlights, many topics discussing certain mechanics, and other videos about other games as well. Also, don't forget to, of course, to follow, to subscribe, to share the videos, leave a like and comment upon them. For the rest of the stuff, if you want to if you want to keep in touch with any of the news that we are posting, there are also social pages that we use, Facebook and Twitter. And do not forget that if you want to support us monetarily, you can do this by becoming our Patreon, and for as little as $1 per month. We are gonna be, first of all, extremely grateful for that, and secondly, you will unlock for yourself useful bonuses like early access to 3 edited videos per week, that are being uploaded to Patreon exclusively before their planned release schedule for our YouTube channel. So if you're interested, you can check out our Patreon page, also in a separate tab section below the Twitch player. With that being said, guys, thanks for watching, thanks for your attention, thanks for participation. I appreciate your help, I appreciate your interest and support. I wish you all the best. Take care of yourself, stay sound, stay healthy and cheerful, and my name was Alexander, also known as Senaryevits. I will be seeing you all next time. Bye guys, and have a great time of the day.